pleating techniques tutorial. As you can see, we have an ironed sari with the pallu pleats ready. Next step is to set the front pleats. For that, we collect each pleat carefully so that we don't miss out any. Then, we slowly spread the front pleats out evenly to cover the bust area like this. Next, we place the front pleats on an ironing pad or table like this to iron them. You can use a sari peg or cloth drying clip to hold the sari. Now, we spread the front pallu pleats exactly the way we did on ourselves. This is a crucial step because the front pleats are the ones that are visible the most to everyone you meet. Once satisfied, we iron out these front pleats neatly. We repeat this process for the whole length of the front pleats by spreading them out more and more as we go down. Now that we have ironed the front pleats, let's now move on to the next step. Gather the sari and reach the other end of it. Here, we have to leave about an arm's length of the sari for the basic tuck. If your client is a bit on the healthier side, then you may leave an extra feet of the sari. Next, this is the point from where we'll be making the bottom pleats. We'll use the scissoring technique to make the pleats. Decide the pleat width depending on the client's body shape and begin pleating.
அக்கா அவங்களுக்கு கிளாஸ்லாம் எடுக்காதீங்க, போகக்கூடாது, அவ்வளோதான். அதுக்கப்புறம்லாம் அங்கே பேச்சுக்கே இடம் இல்லை. அதை மீறி போனான்னா நான் யாருக்கிட்ட பேசணுமோ என்ன பேசணுமோ பண்ணிக்கிறேன்.
Now that we have the bottom pleats secured, the next step is to set them. Dust and wave the pleats to remove any folds. But because this is a stiff silk sari, this is not enough. Collect each pleat one at a time using your hand like this. Next, we place the bottom pleats on the ironing pad to iron them. Here, note that the bottom of the sari is on my right side, while the top is on my left side, where I use a sari peg to hold it with the pad. Next step is to adjust and set the bottom pleats before we begin ironing them. Here, we have to spread the bottom pleats a little. Make sure that you don't stack them exactly on top of each other, as it doesn't give the natural flare at the bottom. You can spread each pleat about an inch away from the other to give our bottom pleats that natural flare. Once satisfied, we secure these pleats with the help of safety pins at the back. at the top and bottom of the pleats is secured, we move on to adjusting the length of the pleats before we iron them.
அக்கா ஒரு குச்சி எடுத்துக்குவாங்க, நல்லா கரண்டியில் சூடு காய வச்சு எடுத்துக்கோங்க. கரண்டியில் சூடு காய வச்சு எடுத்துக்கோங்க.
Collect each pleat and set it so that it is narrower towards the top and spread as we go towards the bottom. Once set, we use a safety pin to hold them in place. Alright, now we move on to ironing the bottom pleats. Here, as you can see, we have this beautiful flare at the bottom. This is because we had spread each pleat about an inch away from the other. Hold the bottom pleats from the top like this and move towards the non-pallu end of the sari, which we left for the basic tuck. Take the short edge and place it on the ironing pad or table facing down. That is, the inner part of the sari should be facing us. Next, we pull up the sari and make the first fold like this. The fold should be till the point from where our front pleats begin. Now, we make the second fold of the remaining fabric like this. So, the basic folding of the basic tuck is done here. Next step is to fold the front pleats. Take the front pleats and hold them at the shoulder pin point. Set the front pleats before folding so that there are no unwanted creases. Now, place your front pleats over the folded sari by keeping your hand under them like this. Ensure that the pleats are facing up and not down at this point. Note here that we are not pressing the front pleats too much because we don't want extra creases in them. Next step is to take about 1/3 length of the sari from the top end and fold it in towards the center. Do the same for the other 1/3 length at the bottom. Lovely. Our folding should look something like this. These are your bottom pleats. Now, the last step is to fold the remaining front pleats and the pallu pleats into this box. Amazing. We are done with the ironing, pleating and box folding of this beautiful silk saree.